I'm Rachel, and I'm going to show you how to use Julia Wolf's riSE and fLY to inspire your own compositions. And I'm joined by 3 players from the Scottish Chamber Orchestra. So we have Craig, who's a tuba player, Gordon, who's a violinist, and Louise, who's one of our percussionists. And you'll spot that they don't have their instruments with them because we're going to be doing most of these activities using body percussion. We're going to start with a warm-up. So I'm going to make some long sounds, and I want you to join in with them, okay? Very nice. So now I'm going to make some short sounds, and I want you to copy them after me, okay? Hey! 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 Yo!
Yo!
No! Great. So now we're going to do both together, right? So I need a co-leader. I can't lead both of them. So I'm going to do the long sounds. Could you do some random short sounds, Gordon? And you two have got to copy both. Okay, so you've got to copy my long sounds and Gordon's short sounds. And when I've had enough, I'm going to just start a pulse. And if you all join in with a pulse, that will be the end. Okay? Is that okay? Good luck. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Hey!
Ah!
Very nice. So that's similar to the introduction to Julia Wolf's piece, right? So let's put that to one side because we're going to use it later. Now we've got to create some ostinatos or riffs. So this piece is all inspired by New York City, so I need you to think of a sentence about New York City. The longer and the more complex your sentence is, the better the music will be, but the more complicated it will be as well, okay? So be careful with your sentence. So my sentence is, New York skyscrapers touch the sky, subways rumble below. Mine's quite long. What's your sentence?
The Empire State Building is struck by lightning around 23 times per year.
Great. That's a long one. I like it. What's your sentence?
New York, I've never been, so don't ask me.
Brilliant. And finally,
Hudson River flowing out to the ocean.
great. Now, if you don't know much about New York, you could make this about any city, but we're going to stick with New York. So to turn these into a riff or an ostinato, if I do a little pulse, and if you think your sentence over that pulse and try and fit it, because it's an ostinato, it has to loop around and round. So mine would be, New York skyscrapers touch the sky, subways rumble below. Okay? Do you want to be brave and tell us what yours would be?
The Empire State Building is struck by lightning around 23 times per year.
Amazing.
New York, I've never been, so don't ask me.
Hudson River flowing out to the ocean.
Great. Should we do them all at the same time?
Yeah.
Until I just do a stop sign, okay? Here we go. New York skyscrapers touch the sky, subways rumble
around
below.
23 times per year.
New York skyscrapers touch the sky,
I've never
Empire
been,
subways
State
rumble
Building
below.
is struck by
New
lightning
York skyscrapers
around
touch the
23 times per
sky,
year.
subways
I've never
rumble
been.
The
below.
Empire State
New
Building
York
is struck by
skyscrapers touch
lightning
the sky,
around 23
subways
times
rumble
per
I've
year.
never
To
been.
the ocean.
So,
Nice. How did that feel?
great.
Okay, so finally, we need to make this into body percussion because that's what the piece is all about. So we're going to take every word or syllable and turn it in to a bit of body percussion, right? So mine might be something like, New York skyscrapers touch the sky, subways rumble below. I have practiced that. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? Do you want to have, let's just all, for like 10 seconds, just work it out all at once. It'll be crazy. Just work out what you're going to do, make lots of noise, figure it out. Okay, got it? So that we're not put on the spot, let's all do it at the same time. Okay, round and round. 1, 2, 3, go.
New York. I've never been.
Very good. Would you like to, does anyone want to be brave and share their ostinato on their own?
I'll do it.
Go on then.
Do you want me to say it? at
Say
the
the
same
words
time?
first, so we remember them.
It was Hudson River flowing out to the ocean.
Okay.
So,
Very nice.
Is New York. I've never been. So don't ask me.
Wow. And you've invented a new bit of,
Yeah.
because I don't think Colin does that at any point.
The bald head slap, it's called.
It's very good. And finally,
The Empire State Building is struck by lightning around 23 times per year.
fantastic. So do you see if it's longer, it's harder, but the musical substance is maybe a bit more exciting if it's longer. So you've got to make that decision at the beginning. Right, so now we're going to do this technique that Julie Wolfe does all the time in her piece. She creates build-ups or climaxes. And the way that she does that is she strips her ideas down to nothing, and then she adds things in to saturation. So if you take my rhythm, which was New York skyscrapers touch the sky, subways rumble below. And if I strip that down to one syllable, and I put that syllable in the right place, I would get sky. Sky. Do you get what I'm doing? Then if I add in another bit, I'd get this. Sky. Below. Sky. Below. And then I could keep adding bits in until I've got the whole sentence. Should we try that with our own sentences all at the same time? So at the beginning, there'll be lots of silence, it'll be really scary, but gradually it'll all kind of build in, and I call this addition, because we're adding things in, to saturation, when it's all full. And you can start whenever you want, but we all need to feel the pulse. Okay, good luck. Sky.
I've.
Lightning.
Sky.
river,
I've.
Lightning.
Sky.
river,
Below.
I've.
Lightning.
Sky.
So.
The M.
river,
Below.
I've.
New York.
river,
So.
shin,
M.
river,
Sky.
shin,
New
Lightning.
York.
I've.
river,
Sky.
So.
river,
Below.
M.
New.
New York. Sky.
Lightning.
ocean,
So.
river,
Below.
ocean,
The
New York
Empire Building.
skyscrapers.
I've.
ocean,
Lightning.
river,
So.
Below.
ocean,
New York skyscrapers.
Empire.
Sky.
I've.
river flowing,
Below.
So.
ocean,
New York skyscrapers.
Empire.
Sky.
I've.
river flowing,
Below.
Lightning.
So.
New York skyscrapers touch the
The Empire.
river flowing
Below.
out to the ocean,
New York
So.
skyscrapers touch the sky.
New York.
Below.
Empire State Building
New York
is struck by
skyscrapers touch the
lightning.
sky.
Hudson
New
flowing
Below.
out to the ocean,
I've.
New York
Empire State
skyscrapers touch
Building
the
is
sky.
struck by lightning
Subways rumble
around
below.
23.
York.
New York
I've never-
skyscrapers touch the
Empire
sky.
State
So.
Building
Subways
is struck
rumble
by
below.
lightning
New-
around
New
23
York
times.
skyscrapers touch the sky. Subways
So.
rumble
The
below.
Empire State
New
Building
York
is struck by
skyscrapers touch
lightning
the sky.
around 23
Subways
times.
rumble below.
Me.
The
New York
Empire State
skyscrapers touch
Building
the
is
sky.
struck by lightning
Subways rumble
around
below.
23 times below.
How did that feel? It's quite stressful, right? I got it wrong. I'm going to be honest. I got it wrong. But if you keep the pulse going, it doesn't matter if you get it wrong. I'm not sure in the real piece it's always exactly right anyway. I think it's written out wrong, if you see what I mean. So now the ultimate challenge. Same thing, body percussion. So now we're going to do exactly what we did, but not with the words, with the body percussion, and try and match the right bit of body percussion with the right syllable.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the pulse. Good luck. How did that feel?
Good.
Good.
Scary, right? Okay. But we've done it, right? We've created a Julia Wolf style build-up. Now you have got some street percussion there. The exact street percussion that Colin used, okay? So you could do your rhythm on that. What would your ostinato sound like on those amazing instruments? Amazing. But what you could also do is you could do a cadenza. So a cadenza, as we all know, is a bit where the soloist shows off. So could I put you on the spot? You can do whatever you want. We're going to provide a pulse for you, if that's okay. Now, in classical times, cadenzas ended with a trill. So the soloist would do 2 notes really fast. Now, that doesn't happen in Julia Wolf's piece, but I think we should pay homage to that. So when you're near the end, if you do a rumble, we'll know that it's time to finish. Okay. So should we do a pulse? How fast do you want the pulse?
That same pulse is fine.
So sort of that speed. Okay, let's do that for her. Good luck. So now we've got 3 elements similar to what is in the real piece. We've got an introduction with our long sounds and our short sounds. We've got a build-up to saturation, and we've got a cadenza. So all we have to do is put them in an order, and we've made a piece. So what should we do first? What should we do second? What should we do third?
I think Louise should be the last one with her cadenza, to be honest. I think that's the grand finale.
Okay. So you're third, last.
Perfect, okay.
What do we start with?
Long sound, short sound?
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the middle, our climax, our saturation. So let's just talk through it. We're going to start with me leading some long sounds, Gordon leading some short sounds. The key to the cue to that being over is I'll start the pulse, and then I'll stop. And then we'll start the saturation. At the end of that, how should we get from the end of that into the cadenza? What should we do?
What if I just
Start.
the walk,
Okay.
and then that is the beginning?
Okay.
Like that.
So when you've had enough saturation,
Yeah.
we hear the walk, and we start our pulse, and the trill or the rumble is the end.
Okay.
Great.
Perfect.
Okay, this is it. Good luck. ideas from Julia Wolf's Rise and Fly to create your own pieces inspired by it. And we used, as you saw, just our bodies and some found percussion. But if you want to try this using your instruments or whatever you have in school or in the house, have a go, because it will work. Huge thanks to these 3 amazing players. You can find out more about this piece and a full performance by clicking on the links on our website. Bye.